Hi there. Are you feeling a little bit overwhelmed with the idea of this upcoming exam? Now, I know for some of you this might still be 2 or 3 weeks away, and I know for our grade 12s they are knee-deep into it at the moment, but there's an amazing study tip that I would like to tell you about. And I only heard about this study tip this week. I heard about this study tip from a colleague of mine named Miss T, which is why today's video is brought to you by Miss T and me. It is called the robot method, and it helps you to identify the work that is stressing you out and to prioritize that work. And there's 4 steps to it, and they're quite easy. Step 1, color code. Step 1, you're going to need a list. Either you might have a list already because your teacher gave you a list of everything that you need to study, or you have made a list throughout the year and you now already know what is going to be in the paper, or you're going to have to start making a list. But in the end, you're going to need a list because we're going to be working with this list quite a lot. Step 1 is going to be to color code everything that you are okay with, and we're going to make that green. Now, when we say okay, I mean you are 100% confident in this work. This is the work that you can only go through a little bit the day before you're writing a paper. You don't actually have to spend too much time on it. Next up is orange. That is the work that you are okay-ish with. It might be content that, if you just spend a little bit more time on it, you would be okay with it. It would actually turn green. Or it might be work that you fully understood, but that was in term 1 and you haven't touched that content in the meantime. So you might need to refresh your memory a little bit. That would be your orange work. And then comes red. Red is the stuff that is stressing you out, either because you haven't written about it before, you have no idea what to expect, or you haven't actually revised it yet, or you don't understand that content just yet. But basically that's the stuff that's giving you a panic attack at this moment. So then we move on to step 2. We're going to tackle the red stuff first. That means you take that list, you start from the top, and you study only the red topics, nothing else. And the idea is to turn them into orange. Which means if we go back to our original list, the idea is to erase all of that red and turn those topics into orange topics. See, now our list is looking a little bit less stressful already. That gets us to step 3. Now we are going to tackle the orange. And remember, the orange is not going to need as much energy as the red did, because remember, you are still kind of okay with this work. Hopefully your list is starting to look a little bit like this. And that gets us to step 4. And ideally, step 4 should be about the day before the exam, where you only have green dots left on your list. That means that you've covered all of the content, you are actually okay with all of the content, and you can then spend a little bit more time going through everything, or you can work through old question papers and you can fine-tune all of those nitty-gritty little details that usually make you miss your goals. I hope this helps. Thank you for visiting the Chaotic Classroom. See you next time.